Let's come here and then mission control. It's the hammer. Oh, that's pretty high. Never mind. Probably just this one, and then we can maybe try to escape the atmosphere if... No, I already have two. That's right. So, we gotta get real high and then test this. So that works. Oops. Change this. Bring this up. Probably get rid of these now. And maybe replace them with the drogue chutes. Because we're going to be testing the hammer, right? So I don't want to go out of control again. And then stage those accordingly. There you go. I tell you what, I think we can actually get rid of that and then take these off real fast. And then just put only this on, because if I remember right, there's a little button when you right click it that just says test. We don't actually need to fire it. So we'll be that high, probably going that speed, because it runs out right about there, I think. We can try that and then just put all these things back on. I just covered up the barometer, didn't I? You're right there. And the thermometer goes right there. And actually, we can get our Science Junior. Now that might be a little heavy is the problem. Because what do you weigh? Not as much as I was expecting, actually. Only 0.2 tons. Which is still... Actually, it's not that heavy. Those are all modded things, blah blah blah. Let's see if we blow up this time. Fix this. I have no decoupler, that's why the stages get all messed up, but here we go. Alright, I'm gonna... I mean, I might as well do this now, right? Like, we can do the Science Junior experiment while we're here, because why not? Do one of those just for fun. And I'll tilt a little more right so I can go over the water this time and not explode. And actually, how did I get that high before? Because this isn't going to go that high. Right, because we need to go to 59,000. And that's only going to take me to like 40. So that one's a big failure. Yeah, see, there's the test button. It doesn't actually need fuel in it. Hey, more scans. Still can't UVA because we don't have that upgrade. Warp forever. And we can fall back down. What altitude do we want to deploy these at? I think you want to do it at like 10,000, but it'll pop around there. I don't know, really. So let's see if I end up dying. I'll be going way too fast to do this, I think. And I can't turn this back around. Because, you know, it's a little top heavy. Uh-oh. Yeah, I can't stop the whole speed deal. So we're gonna crash again because those parachutes didn't work. Oh, well, actually, oh, there they go. And I can deploy the normal one. We're fine. It just looked a little bad. For a little bit. And now that we're slow, just cut these. Well, actually, this might blow up. So maybe keep 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. Once we get pretty close to the water, slow down time a little. Just because that affects things and stuff. That's gonna blow up. Oh, we made it. And now we can do our water scans. And our water EVA, right? Because that still works in the water. Let's go. Going for a little swim. And easy. There we go. There we go. Okay. So I didn't do either of those. Could just abandon them. But I think that's okay. Back to research and development. We got 70 science. Can't get any of this row, but we can do these two, right? We can get our Reliant engine, Thumper, solid fuel booster, which is the big boy, and twice as big fuel tank, aerodynamic nose cone, winglet, decoupler, pretty good. Can't do any of these. I wanted planes. I want planes, dude. Because like I played with planes a little bit earlier because I didn't understand how they worked, but I do now, kind of, and they're pretty fun. Change this to 4. Okay, so we didn't get high enough. So what I could do, in theory, is pump this down. Wait, no, what am I doing? Grab my decouplers, something like that, and grab a couple of fuel tanks. This is gonna be a little horrible. And well, I never remember which one of these works better. So let's see. 205 kilonewtons of thrust in, I guess that's atmosphere, whatever the heck ASL is. 240. This one's 167 and 215. I'm gonna guess, yeah. The swivel uses less fuel, that's why it's a little worse. But this uses more fuel and such. Yo, Unread Datum, hello, my dude. Hello, hello. Good to see ya. Reliant also has no gimbal, right? Because there's that little tab on the right, so no gimbal. I'm gonna put some swivels on there so I can control the fuel a little better. And nose cones. And at this point, we probably might need fins. It doesn't hurt to have fins, right? If I can turn the symmetry up, hello. There you are. Those are fine. Check this real fast. That's probably not good, actually. Actually, that's probably not good. Because you want aerodynamic to be the center of what? Aerodynamic whatever the hell to be under the center of mass? So that's not great. I can probably move these up. That won't help too much. Yeah, dude, this game is cool. Because you get to go do space stuff. Space stuff is cool. Well, it'll lower it at least, right? Because if I take these off, it'll be way up there. We want them to be way down there. Fix staging. Do these. Then decouple these. Oh no. What have I done? Uh-oh. Okay, do those. Decouple them. Run that. Parachute, parachute. This stage doesn't need to exist. probably tell I don't know what I'm doing by this point. Really want to run the material study again. I hate when I do that. I'll get the friggin' mystery goo just to get it out of there. And your EVA is fine. So let's get it. Here we go. I'm gonna use a lot of fuel. Do my material study. This will just take us a little higher, so maybe this can get to its thing. Right? So, drop those. Turn that on. We want to get to 59,000 meters. Pretty much exactly. Because then we want our speed to be around here, so we want to be like right at the tip of your speed, you know. Resets. Oh, I want to close that. Because this thing gets a little hot sometimes. And also, okay, we're breaking out of the atmosphere. I'll save my crew report, I guess, for when we're in space, technically. Yeah, that wasn't intentional. And I can't accelerate time any faster. There we go. Going up, and once we hit 70,000 meters, we're in space. Let's go. We can do all our new scans and stuff. And just accelerate time even more, because we're going to go up and back down. There we go. Now here's kind of the problem. Is we're going to get real hot, because we're falling really fast. Right about here. Yeah, we're falling at 1,300 meters a second, which means we're getting real hot. And that's going to tip over and things are going to start to try to explode. It means we just spin a lot. Hold the spin button. This is going to be bad. Still way too... Yep. Like a freaking torpedo, dude. But, you know, one that comes out of the sky. Okay, well. What if I try that again, but we go a little more to the right? Turn that on. Tilt over this way. We don't go as high, because we really don't want to go out of the atmosphere. It wouldn't be bad, but like we just kind of don't want to. Uh-oh. Now that the engines are off, we kind of are stuck. Heck. Tilt. Alright, turn this one off. Oh, this doesn't have gimbals. Alright, we're screwed. Solid fuel thruster doesn't have gimbaling, so I can't turn it. Hey, actually, test Mark 16 parachute right now. Test mean deploy? I guess it does. Through the staging sequence when all test conditions are met. Well, hey, we're over the grasslands. Because I'm, you know, I kind of flew out of control there. Hopefully this one will pop back up if I slow down a little bit. And we can test our parachute. Can you land it? I think we can this one. Because we're going more sideways than we are up and down, right? So the parachutes are going to actually be able to deploy this time. And there we go. There we go. Test Mark 16 parachute. That's done. I forgot about those, but we did that. Can you design something with landing gear? You can. Mostly planes, though, right? But you can get little, like, legs that these guys have, and they'll land straight up. Landing gear doesn't work too well because the bottom of this thing is an engine, right? So if you run the engine, that thing will kind of explode really fast. But you can get little legs, but we have to unlock them, because they don't know how to make them quite yet. Don't know why. Seems kind of obvious. Slow down time again, so we don't accidentally explode something, or everything. And bonk. So yeah, we started with just like a little tiny engine and just these science containers, and now we got like thermometers and stuff. And this this big thing, which does stuff. Do you have a new EVA? You do. He has more science, and we go back in. We return this back home. So yeah, if you get more science, you get more science points, and then you can... Right, so we got 38 science, and we can go here to unlock a bunch of stuff. So we have 73. I can afford one of these. But we don't need winglets. Probably don't need space planes quite yet, except I do want to play with space planes. And might want these. Let's get these, sure. I don't think I've ever even used this engine, but I don't know, maybe we can. Come back here, and you can take these missions here, and those are just things for you to do for money, because it costs money to build stuff, right? Engine on a suborbital trajectory, nah. Take the escape the atmosphere this time. We probably want to build our rocket a little bit better.